I was waiting for a reply. Did I miss anything this week that I should talk about? Duncan BTFO'd by Nick. I don't know who Duncan is. He went on a stream with Nick Rekieta, and Rekieta basically just fucked around with him for like 3 hours. And he was like, "What? So you don't believe in the facts and science, but the facts and the science, they're facts and they're scientific. They come from esteemed organizations here in England." And they are peer-reviewed, and I have a PhD in biochemistry, and you don't believe, you trust your own intuition over the facts and the science? My God, you are a fool. It's like, nah, fuck that shit. Fuck your facts, fuck your science. I don't give a shit anymore. I don't care if something is regarded as scientific law. I don't trust anything that anyone tells me anymore. You're all fucking liars. Everybody has lied. Everybody will continue to lie, and until people are just assumed by default that what they read in here is bullshit, we are doomed to this death spiral. Hormone blockers have no effect on a child, completely reversible, except for if you take hormone blockers as a little boy to become a little girl later in life, you will have a small baby dick, and you will not be able to make a fake vagina out of your teensy tiny baby dick, and people will be repulsed by you. Even trans chases will be repulsed by your tiny baby dick. Just look at Jazz Jennings. She looks like a sack of potatoes because she has a tiny baby dick and cannot have sex. Very sad. And the only people who'd want to have sex with her and her tiny baby dick are pedophiles or pedophiles. Sorry. Nonsense. Let's put kids on hormone blockers so they have tiny baby dicks and kill themselves. That's great. That's wonderful. Sorry, you know what? You know my rule. Jazz is like a female name. It's awkward to say Jazz, he, Clara, he. If I say Clara, I'm gonna end up saying they or she. If I say Jazz, I'm gonna say she or they. That's just how it is. You have to fucking deal with it. Poor Medicare, he did a stream and he kept saying they for Keffels, and everyone in chat was like, no, Medicare is cucked. Medicare is cuckaronied for the Troon Menace. It's like, bro, we live in a society, and they is the happy medium. They has been used as a gender neutral pronoun since Shakespeare, and you're just gonna have to fucking deal with it. I will say he when I remember, when it's convenient, as that is the point of language, but I'm not gonna cuck out to other people screaming, no, you must get the pronouns wrong. You have to get the pronouns wrong. Stop getting them right or semi or different than what I want them to be. Like, nah, boy. Nah. Fuck you too. Use it. Then it's just confusing. We use it for objects. Your brain's not going to assume it's a person. Listen, I agree that people should just not be freaks. Okay, you haven't lost me. However, at the same time, we're trying to have a conversation, try to talk about shit, and you get banned if you misgender somebody. So on YouTube, here's the thing: you people listening right now, those of you listening live or on the archive, not on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, you're part of the problem. The problem is that YouTube is the biggest platform. Everything's on it, and everybody uses it. And if you refuse to get off of YouTube, you're part of the why Medicare has to say they. You're literally part of the fucking problem. Right now, we have 1,800 people listening on Odyssey, which is great. And then on the Telegram, there's another 100 people. And it's like, okay, so 1,800 people have about 2,600 people have the presence of mind to look off-site for their entertainment. But, that large margin is not insignificant, and it's why someone, especially if you want to grow your community, you have to be on YouTube. And when you're on YouTube, there are certain things that get you insta-banned. I deleted my stream last week, by the way, before it got a strike, and it still got a strike. They still put a strike on it. So now I'm basically out of commission on YouTube until December. Food for thought. You're on Odyssey? Well, thank you, Web Phoenix. Groiper, man. There's a little left on YouTube. Yeah, that's true. You look at YouTube and you just think, what a pile of shit. I mostly use YouTube for music, and that's about it. I torrent everything that I want to watch. I don't watch too many videos. I will continue to stream on YouTube because that's how you grow your audience. That's how you get found. Oh, and in regards to Medicare said he would probably want to talk to me if I would be open for it. And I said next Saturday. So not tomorrow. Next week. Because by next Saturday, some more shit will have happened. And there'll be more to talk about. So that's my... there's Google Chat, which is like the successor to Hangouts. I know he uses Hangouts, so it's like that should work. If he wants to do Google Chat and he wants to do it next Saturday, not this Saturday, that would probably be okay. I don't know what his medical schedule is. I know that people on chemotherapy, if he's on chemotherapy, I don't know that for sure, but I know that chemotherapy there are times of the month where you're not able to do anything because you're tired from the poisons, but just in general, at least next week or anytime after, I guess. I've always thought that me, Jim, and Ricada would probably be a good stream, but we'll see how this goes. If it goes okay, we can maybe do something with Ricada. That would be a good-ass podcast. If in a perfect world where there's not like weird censorship, I bet you me, Ricada, and Jim could do a good-ass podcast that people would tune into en masse. Just a thought. What did Ricada get suspended for? He got suspended for this week? Is he on what? What is it? Ricada Media on Twitter? What happened to Ricada? Ricada caught a strike. What did he get a strike on? He says that he was going live last... Oh, no, that's legal. See, it's a different channel. Exclusively on Rumble. Fuck. Try to find the tweet. I'm really interested in hearing what he got a strike for. So, September 1st, he was on Rumble and Odyssey. Okay. I don't know. What did he get a stream on? A strike on? Because he didn't get it for... He doesn't know. How do you not know? It should tell you what video. So he got a strike and he doesn't know? That's bizarre. He did call that guy a faggot, but if that was the reason, then the video should be down, but it's not. Huh, that's really funny. Oh man, I fucking hate him. I hate him more all the time. There is literally a group of people you are not allowed to criticize because they've cut off their dick. Like, okay, I understand the whole Jewish thing. At least they have the Holocaust to say, like, look, you have to be careful with these guys because they can get Holocausted at any time. There is no tranny Holocaust. They have just cut off their dick, and for whatever reason, we have collectively decided that you cannot say anything about that. You cannot make fun of that. It's fucking ridiculous, okay? There's no like tranny Israel, okay? There's no like tranny elite cast. What has happened to enable these people to be so powerful in our culture? Oh man. Is it literally that our culture just feels bad for him? Everyone just feels bad for Keffels and like, oh, that guy cut off his dick and now he sits around and like his own crotch belly button stank all the time. Man, people have to learn their manners and not say bad things about this person because they're at 41% risk of killing themselves at any given moment. We have to make sure that does not happen, and we have to remind our manners around these very delicate, sensitive, mentally fragile people. Is that it? Is that the entire thing? For real? Come on now. Tranny Israel is San Francisco. Tranny Israel does exist. It's Canada. Oh no, we figured it out. What is the issue with Canadians, by the way? Chantal, Pete, Yaniza Joma, fucking iDubbbz' cuck girlfriend, Keffels, who else is Canadian? Start naming Canadians that you hate, chat. Come on, let's get them goading. Trudeau, yeah, Trudeau sucks. I'm talking about like lol cows though. Andy Worski, PPP. Come on, we got more. Yaniv, yeah, Yaniv is from fucking Canada. It is a thing. They're, despite making up, what's the population of Canada? It's like 20 million, right? Population of Canada, 38 million. So despite being 1/10 of the population, actually, you know what? It's closer to about 13% of the population in the United States. Despite making up about 13% of the population between the two countries, they make up 50% of the locales. This is a statistic that requires further examination, perhaps by a bureau particularly good at evaluating statistics like the FBI. We should look into this. Anyways. Lauren Southern? What? That's not true. That's not true. Surrey, Canada. What the fuck? What? Truly bizarre. You know who else is Canadian is Ted Cruz. Wasn't he born in Canada? He was born in Canada on a military base, so people call him American, but we all know that once you go maple, you don't go back. He's got that sticky maple syrup stank on him for the rest of his life. Steven Crowder is you've got to be McGavin McCann's the Proud Boy guy is Canadian. Steven Crowder, American Canadian, he's born in Michigan though, so he's an honorary Marmot. There's something wrong going on here, chat. We've been looking at the wrong enemies this entire time. As the greatest ally of Israel, I have proven that our true enemy is actually our own hat this entire time. It's like got spike proteins coming down into the U.S., filling us with retards, secretly controlling our politics and our digital media this entire time. Michigan. Okay, fuck it, let's do the super berries. Let's do the super berries, chat. I'll put it in green mode. I got green mode ready to go today, so we're already ahead of the curve. We'll look at now. Do date and time. That's right. Okay. Anonymous for 5 says, enjoyed the stream leader with Ricada. Thanks for the 4 hours of extra content and congrats on getting the farm back up. Thank you, Anonymous. And I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. Anonymous for 1 says, how much money would it take for you to watch and review the original video of the fat dude doing the impossible seared bite whopper? I'll do a review for you, actually. I like the video. He's a big guy. He likes food. I don't care if he's black. He seems friendly. And when it comes to food, I am the most anti-racist when it comes to food. I enjoy going to different places with different people and trying their delicious food. Almost every culture has great things to share in terms of culinary stuff. And but as far I'll share you guys actually a secret shameful tidbit. I have tried all the vegan shit from Burger King. I maintain that the vegan chicken nuggets at Burger King are indistinguishable from the real thing, because they've already modified the chicken stuff like so much that it's not even chicken. The chicken, the fake, like the soy nuggies at Burger King are perfectly fine and less greasy. The burger itself is okay. It's good. Though the only thing that you really miss is the animal fat. Animal fat has a very delicate taste to it that is very good, and you miss it when you have a replicant. But like with the chicken nuggets, it's not even. You don't even taste that because it's so processed. It's just you don't. I'm my most shameful like anti-base position is I do not oppose vegetarian diets. I do not oppose that. I do not oppose soy in general. I'm not like afraid of soy. There's people who are like, if you have like a soybean, if you have soy sauce in your rice, you will have bitch tits. You will start sucking dick. Like, since I've cut down on meat, like someone asked in the chat if I had a hairy chest. Since I've cut down on meat, I have meat almost every day, but not like a lot of it. It's like a salami on like a lunch sandwich and something with a meat as like a main course once a week. My hair on my chest has grown a lot. Like I'm now like a fuzzy wuzzy. Okay. I think that maybe people don't even think about this. If you're really going to have meat, you should try to find it organic, because if you're eating just like meat from like fast food, you're getting soy. You're talking about estrogen. You're getting estrogen that way through the hormones they pump into those cows. You talk about vaccines. You know how many vaccines a cow gets in its life? It's pumped through full of vaccines from the second it's born to right before it dies. And then you talk about the milk, and that shit all has estrogen in it too. So if you're gonna continue to be a carnivore, and more power to you, you should definitely look for more responsible sources of meat, because the giant plantations are not giving you anything that's more healthy than a soybean. Anyways, you gave me $1, and I gave you. I was shooting pearls. I was shooting pearls for $1. My Discord kitten for $1 says, "Message received, dear leader Josh. Standing back and standing by." Yeah. Thank you, Discord kitten. Be alert. Always be on guard. Sneed for $1 says, "Literally 2 days ago was thinking, I wonder how long it'll be before smart thermostats start forcing you to endure the heat because of climate change panic. Thank you, Hell World." Yeah, it does. There's no fucking way. I went to a when I bought my TV, I made sure I said I do not want Alexa. I do not want it installed. If you give me a TV that has Alexa on it, I will not buy it. I want you can't buy a TV that doesn't have smart apps on it, like YouTube and shit. But it's like, if there's Amazon on it, I will not buy this fucking piece of shit. I do not want to fucking listen. There should not be a microphone on a television. A microphone on the television was described in 1984 on those 3-minute hates, when they all went into the big room and there was like a screen with Big Brother on it and pictures of enemies, and then there was like a two-way recorder so that they could see your reaction and make sure that you were hating enough. No recorder on my TV. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Twinkle Tard for $100 says, "Very proud of how you handled things, Josh. The difference between the situation in England is that you didn't spurg out like a fucking retard." Well, I try my best, and I know that what we have is a blessing. Cloudflare could kick us off at any time. Our host could kick us off at any time. AppNet could refuse our allocation at any time. So every moment that we can stay up and continue forward is a given thing. It's not a implicit thing that, as in, it's given to us by the tolerance of what remains of our free society, as opposed to something that can be relied upon. Nick Gurr for $1 says, "Remember when you said Google wouldn't compromise their core product? Has it gotten way worse recently? Now when I look up a game mechanic, I get journos instead of wikis and forums." Google is fully compromised. It is still the best search engine for a couple things, but I can usually find it. Like, Brave is my default search engine, and I have Bing on my phone as my default. And they're not great. Like, they're not as good as Google, but like, I noticed for sure, like, I had I'll show you, actually. There were these two pictures. I was looking for these two pictures because they are great copy pastas about trannies. And the one with the little kid, I was having a really, really hard time finding this picture. And I was on Google, and I was trying every combination of words that I could think of to try and find the that copy pasta. And I'll just read it in case you're curious. It's the picture of the little kid on the top right, looking at a drag queen, and he looks very scared. I actually know the source of this image. It's from the Drag Queen Story Hour that was related to the elected judge who was arrested for child pornography because he was using his position as judge to download child porn from the court computers. But that picture was used for this caption. I think because of that incident that they use this picture. Someone replies, "Jesus, this stuff must be terrifying. The reason young children have a fear of clowns is because clowns are a distortion of the human shape. Young children and babies know instinctually what humans look like. And when they see a clown, they see that as a human-shaped thing, but because they recognize it beyond its familiar shape, it terrifies them. It is a distortion of what they know to be instinctually true. Look at this kid. She, hard to tell because of the progressive mom, is absolutely terrified. She knows what she is looking at smells and sounds like a man, but the clownish application of makeup and the ridiculous hair and dress make the man sinister and foreign. The drag queen is deep into the uncanny valley, and the little girl knows that what she is looking at is not what it is trying to look like. She doesn't have the intellectual capacity to understand gender critical theory, so all she sees is a deception. Her instincts are kicking in, telling her that this thing in front of her is not what it claims to be. She can't comprehend what's going on, so all she can know is that something is tempting it to take the form of a human woman, and she knows that it is in fact not that. Look at her face, look at her apprehension. She is deep into the uncanny valley, and she doesn't want to step any further in. Her colorophobia is kicking in, and all she can recognize is that she is witnessing something that is grotesquely non-human. And her mother is just blindly smiling behind her, gleefully pushing her into the belly of the beast. And I had this picture, and I was desperately trying to find that quote, because I had found the picture on looking at the Drag Queen Story Hour page, and I remember there was a copy pasta attached to this image, and I threw that thing into Google, and I could not find it. I could only find it on Yandex. Yandex included the version that had the copy pasta on it. So definitely the core product is compromised to hide information from you, but it's only certain kinds of information. So unless it gets significantly worse, people won't stop using it. But people do want to get off of it because I know with the boomers, they really hate Google now, which is very based, actually. Anime for 5 says, to think you were one of us all along, I bet your favorite anime is Lane. Oh, fuck off. Yeah, it's very funny. I like anime. What a clever and original joke. My favorite anime is Shin-chan, in case you're wondering. From what I remember, it was I watched that with my mom. Liked that show a lot when it was on Adult Swim. Kurayuma for 5 says it's victim mentality. That's true. Anonymous for $100 says, I just want to tell you your forum has helped quite a bit of people, including myself. I would probably be an age-ridden furry if you hadn't put the zoo status stuff on full display. Good luck, man. Well, I'm glad that you decided fucking animals was wrong after you saw animal fuckers fucking animals, I guess. You would think that wouldn't take, I don't know, like the furry stuff is all just porn. Like you can look at every furry and make the safe assumption that they're just like a chronic masturbator. Sneed'em Feed'em for 10 says, America First disavows deplatforming, says the guy who flags people off YouTube for making fun of them. Yeah, they're hypocrites. Nobody takes America First seriously. It's a shame because he had good momentum and now he's just like so insecure that it's ridiculous. Animal Traffic Controller for 10 says, Kethel's seething because the Kiwi Farm says a true and honest furry troon. Please come home, we miss you. There's a link. Makes me uncomfortable. What is this? Oh, Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Really, dude? Come on. This appears to be a screenshot of a user logged into the forum. He has an alcohol prep pad, a bunch of syringes, and then 8,000 blue pills. I don't know if that's Viagra. What is that What is that on the injectable thing? Let me zoom in real quick. I don't know. I can't make out the text. Estradiol. Oh, that's a hormone. Oh my god, dude. Come on. What the fuck's wrong with you? Thank you for your $10, weirdo. Carrie Yuma for 10 says, why aren't terminally online people normal? Because you are over socialized. Read The Industrial Society and Its Future by Dr. Theodore Kaczynski. Small Kitten for 10 says, sad you won't call us your smitten kittens, but at least take my money and buy pizza with it. Speaking of which, what kind of toppings do you like? And how do you feel about pineapple on pizza? Meow. Pineapple pizza sucks. And I like pizza with hollandaise sauce and jalapenos and spicy salami. That's what I like. I like hollandaise sauce on my pizza. I like hollandaise sauce on my pizza. It feels good to say it, chat. I know people are going to be mad. Stay mad. I don't give a fuck. It's good. I don't give a shit what you think. Pineapple pizza sucks ass. What the fuck is that? Yeah, Mermutts don't even know. They don't even know. Suffer, chat. Suffer. I'll smash your gay pepper pizza. No, fuck you, bro. Fuck you. I can't even show pictures of my pizza because it looks disgusting and I don't give a fuck. AIC for 15 says, Simp Crew has been debating on whether you have a hairy chest. Please settle it for us. I have already settled that I am very hairy and I'm getting hairier. I am a true mutt, but my dominant mutt genes I think are Italian. Haramburger for 2 says, Keffels is going to stream hiking while Jersh sits in a Slavic cell inhaling pizza carbs. It is clear who the real heavyweight is in this conflict. Oink, oink, oink. Mukbang with Ricada win. I guess if I meet Ricada, we can go out for pizza and I can embarrass him with my order, but hey, oh man, I can't tell you. There's something I want to brag about, but it would be my ops sack. I have to be very careful these days. So I've shown my vacation footage to China. In China, everyone knows that I get around. Red Colored for 20 says, you spend all that time killing troons and only manage to get 3. Get good. I'm pretty sure if you take the number of people who have died, who have a forum thread, and you cross-reference that to like the death rate of Americans in general, I'm pretty sure we're under quota in terms of like, if you have a forum thread, you're statistically more likely to not die or kill yourself. Red Colored for 20 says, oh wait, no, I read that. Kiryuma for 10 says, you're a wizard, Josh. Look, the name, Jim had a very funny thing about the name, but he didn't recognize something, and that I didn't even recognize until after. But maybe one day he'll point it out. Never Forget for 5 says, I know it's not, but I hope it helps. I know it's not, but I hope it helps. $5 helps. $5 is a lot. I mean, not in the grand scheme of things, but that offsets like, you know, a server for like a little bit. Ruggy for 5 says, Josh Potter, the Grand Wizard, is unstoppable and eradicate all the rainbow muggles. The rainbow muggles. What do you think wizards would do to transsexuals? Do you think there's like transsexual magic to like cut off your dick? I'm so glad that J.K. Rowling is a TERF and that will never be canonical until she's dead and Disney buys Harry Potter and makes troon magic a thing. Pope Julius IV for 5 says, name this stream something about Canada. Blame Canada has a ring to it, doesn't it? Because I played that song. Here's my latest work in progress. We love you, Jersh. There's a picture. Oh, that's nice. I'll throw this up. There's another thing actually that someone made and that I intended to show on stream today, but completely forgot. I might include this in like if I ever get mad at the internet back up online. I might show it. Where is the art at? I think this is it. I made 2. I'm not sure what to do with one of them. But this, check out this pixel art. Now that the colors are off, I'll change the colors just real quick. Ain't that nice, chat? I don't think that's a penis. I probably can't show a penis. I probably should have asked them to remove the mushroom that's flopping about. That's a bit harder to show because mushrooms can look like penises and people have issues with penises. I will leave the safer work up though. The more obviously safer work up. And we're almost done. Winston Fujimori for 5 says the best thing to come out of this whole saga is we found out beyond doubt that you love anime. Hashtag anime right. Animes always try to bring you down to their level. They find that it's like with Keffals trying to make people into shrooms. The animes are like, oh, bro, you should just watch like Okunokudoku-chan. She's, that's a really good anime. It's really based. It's not like other animes. It has robots and shit, and anything with robots in it is inherently not fucking retarded and super base and masculine. So you should watch it. Some dumb hoe for 25 says, how much to bribe you to play Clown Song by P-Control for an outro? I don't take bribes to manipulate my music. It's always to taste, dear sir. Apologize. Thank you for the money, though. Ropana for 1776 says, hi, Josh. It's good to see that the Kiwi Farms is back up. Thanks for all your hard work getting the site back online. I enjoyed your show this week and hope you have a great weekend. And then the flag of Korea. Thank you, Rolpana. I'm also very glad that the site is back up. It's very stressing for me when the site's down. Hopefully, God, I can't believe it's already Friday. I've spent this entire week trying to figure shit out, and it's just like pain in the ass. And I'm hoping that next week I'll have, some better footing than I do right now. And Chad for 50 says, Maddie, Matrix Room will never be forgotten. Initiate Project Cage Moon. Look, I'm trying my best, okay? I would like to have an XMPP server up as well eventually, but these things must be put on hold until the fundamental issues here are resolved. Okay, that's all. I'm done. Don't send any more super chats, please. I'm done for the... Wait, no. Josh Moon for 5 says... I talked about how I faked not liking anime when it comes down to these stupid memes, but that I want it to be popular and that sort of thing. Look, I don't like it. I don't like it, and I think that posting pictures of your waifu on 4chan is cringe. And in particular, that one brown little girl means that you're a predator. And we're done with the super chats, because now people are just going to tweet anime shit at me. Okay, hold up. All this anime slander. Jeez. It's got me worked up. You want to know what's funny, chat? I was given a gift of the silver coins in the mail to a free mailer. I haven't made it public yet, but someone I knew offered. And he sent it to me, and I got a notice from my remailer that I had received something, and they charged me $11 to get this mailed to me. And I assume it's $11 because it's got coins in it, and that's why it costs so much. And then it arrives to me, and it is a notice from the post office that they have the package and they need somebody to come pick it up. And my remailer dead ass fucking mailed me the notice that they're supposed to go pick it up, and they charged me $11 for it, chat. So now my coins are sitting in the post office in some shithole country, and I don't have them, and I have the notice to go pick them up. Can you believe this? Nobody can do a job anymore, chat. That's the reality. That's the sad reality of our sad world. All right, I'm done. I will see you next Friday, and hopefully my site will still be up by then. We will see. And if not, then we will fight them on the beaches. We will fight them in the streets, and we will never surrender. And if we shall fall, which I do not believe for a second shall happen, it will fall in the new world to free us from this oppression. Whatever. Fuck Winston Churchill. Bye-bye.